machine, cooking up dope with the Uzi. My, it's savage this. Got 30s and hundreds round two. My bitch is better bullshit.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Melanin G, and I am back with another video. So I decided that I wanted to do a get ready with me / story time, seeing as I haven't really done any makeup or anything like that on my channel as of late. But you know, we about to get it on and poppin', and of course, before I get into it, this story time is actually going to be about the time where my wig almost came off in the club. So let's get into it. All right, so before I start the story time, I already went ahead and did my skincare. I went ahead and moisturized, used my serums or whatever, and I already went ahead and primed with my handy dandy, okay, Becca Ever Met primer. I love the hell out of this, but of course, seeing as I'm getting ready to go out, I'm gonna go ahead and also use a dab of milk with magnesia on top of the primer, just to really be super matte. When I go out, I tend to like get really hot, and girl, it's just not a good time, which is, it also ties into the story. But I'm just gonna use a little bit of milk with magnesia, and I'm gonna mostly use it around my nose and my forehead, and then I'm just gonna distribute the rest on my cheeks, whatever's left over. So we're gonna get into the story time. So this incident, I would like to call it, occurred the weekend that I went to Miami for the very first time. And y'all, when I tell you I'd never been to Miami, my friend had always like told me about her trips with her friends, and I was just like, you know what, I want to go. I'm trying to live my best life. I'm turning a whole, you know, goddamn 21. You know, I gotta do it big, because I'm one of those people where when I turn a new age, I tend to just like to chill in the house and just gift myself with a gift and some birthday cake, because I'm boring. Hate to break it to you, but I really don't like doing much. If anything, I do the bare minimum. So of course, her and I went to Miami, and this was back before I really knew what I was doing when it came to wigs. And when I tell you, the way I set myself up even before this trip had happened, I should have known better, but I didn't. So at the time, around the time that I decided that I wanted to go to Miami, that was around the same time that I, you know, first started teaching myself how to make wigs and, you know, invest in myself, seeing as, you know, I got my own two hands. Low-key, I feel like I could make this happen. Now, that was the first time I had bought some, you know, really nice, like, at least I thought it was really nice water wave. I had bought some from Modern Show Hair, I believe it was. I think it was Modern Show Hair. And I had bought their like water wave, and the bundles were nice, but the frontal was giving me problems. And then on top of that, another way I played myself was I had accidentally made the wig too big. So I had already known in my head that Miami is obviously hot. It'd be hot, especially in December. Mind you, I'm a December baby. My birthday's December 22nd, so it's just like, okay, I knew that I was transitioning from cold air to, you know, fun in the sun. I just didn't know that, you know, it was gonna be in the hundreds, because we had just left Virginia, and at the time it was like below 50, okay? So I had packed my, you know, my little stuff that I wanted to pack, and then I was just like, I don't think I need my Got2b spray. I'm gonna just bring a little gel, you know, pack the essentials, no biggie. Buddy, when I tell you, as soon as I got off the plane, I was already sweating bullets, and my wig was trying to clap back. Y'all, I was so sick. So I was just like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out. So let's speed up to the night of the incident, because a lot of shenanigans happened before this point, but we'll save these stories for another day. So the day that we went to the club, I remember my friend and I, we were out eating pizza, and you know, we were midday intoxicated. Best time of my life, because I just feel like, you know, I'm legal now, so I'm gonna abuse the fact that I can buy liquor, okay? So I had been switching from darks to clear to just whatever. I don't know. No proper decisions were really made. But we had run into this promoter while we were eating, and you know, he was like, yeah, like, you know, y'all should come to this club and be on my list, like la 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 la. So I'm over here like, you know, I'm with it, because it's not like we were really gonna do anything else tonight. You know, it's fine, it's cool. So he's over here gassing us up like, yeah, like everything's covered, y'all ain't gotta pay for nothing, blase blase blah, like bottles and everything on deck. Now mind you, I really don't mind paying for alcohol, seeing as the whole time I was there I was already paying for alcohol. But y'all, how is it that we get to this club and this promoter goes sit there and talk about some, oh, like, can y'all both give me 10 to pay for the lick? Huh? Uncle, are you okay? Like, what? So, you know, I'm over here, you know, a little upset, but I'm just like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna look straight. We came to have a good time, and that's what we're about to do. So my man's, the promoter, is over here pouring us up. He's giving us drinks out the butt, and I am pretty much out here getting white girl wasted. I went ahead and inserted a video that you could see kind of what I was looking like that night. You know, I was looking like a whole snack. Looking like a whole vending machine, you know, like it's not out of order, okay? You know, you might have to press some buttons to make it work, but it's going to happen. It's a working machine. You know, I was put together, I was with the head. You see the inches, the bundles. Anyway, so I'm over here taking these drinks to the head like I ain't got no sense. I should have been pacing myself. Next thing I know, buddy, the world is spinning, okay? I am seeing, you know, it's like my eyes like throwing gang signs. I just don't know. I just played myself from A to Z. Now, things started to get a little weird because I guess like the promoter thought he was gonna come up off of somebody that evening. And buddy, it sure as hell wasn't gonna be my friend, and it sure as hell wasn't gonna be me. So I'm over here like, huh? Like you really tried it. You tried to get me liquored up so that you could finesse your way into my clothes. You're stupid. And that's one thing I hate about a lot of men too. Cause it's just like, buddy, this ain't it, chief. This is not it. But anyway, so my man's is over here like all up in our faces, you know. He's lit as well. Just, I guess everybody's just trying to have a good time, but to me it was just like, I don't know, like he a little too much in my face right now. And not to make things weird, but it's just like he was all up on me, like trying to, you know, like just all up on me, like, oh, like trying to kiki with me, like you're my man type. Like, you're not my man. No. So, you know, I'm over here trying to shut it down. My sis is blocking him as well. Buddy, this is where things just get really, really bad. Okay? Really, really bad. I even have to grab another wig so that you guys, so I can literally give you an example of what the hell happened. Hold that thought. Okay. So I have gone and put on another wig so you people can see. Ignore this one. Usually it looks good when I style it, okay? So we're gonna act like, you know, this was it. Mind you, the wig that I had on at the time was a solid like 24 inches. Like I really thought I was doing something. So anyway, so I'm in the club, you know, woo, white girl wasted, okay? And the promoter takes it upon himself to, you know, come up on me, you know, just kiking with us, and then he puts his arm around me like this, okay? So imagine this is, you know, the back of my body. He goes ahead and he rests like this. Y'all, when I tell you, the second he put his hand on my shoulders, the wig went from here to here. Do you see that one? Like, do you see all the way back there? So if it wasn't for the fact that my good sis, okay, grabbed my wig and put her hand on my head like this, buddy, I would have sat there very embarrassed in the club, because let's take it back. I played myself from jump because one, the wig was too big, and at the time I wasn't using a proper mannequin's head. Two, my methods weren't working because, for one, at the time I thought I could be a got-to-be glue shawty when I should have known better and realized that I'm not a got-to-be glue shawty. So I was literally using this and this. Now, mind you, for me, these two are a terrible combination. Never works for me, ever. I have to use them separately in order for them to work. Even by the time we left the club, my wig was hanging by a thread. I literally had to keep going like this. You know how when you're struggling and you're having an off day with your wig and you literally just gotta lift the whole joint, and that's what I kept doing, bro. And I know that people saw me, but I was so gone that clearly I was free of cares. Clearly, okay? Clearly free of cares. And I really sat there and played myself. Like, bro, I really sat down and I was just like, hey, Gills, I can't believe you did that. Honestly, sis, I can't believe I did it either. I really played myself. Like, I feel like I hold myself. That's what I'm gonna call it. I hold myself. So, in conclusion, not only did I leave the club looking a intoxicated mess, but one thing I also took from this experience was, buddy, when you're getting ready to go somewhere and it's mad freaking hot, sometimes the band and got to be is not, that's just not it. I'm sorry, you know, it's not meant to be just that. So I suggest that, you know, if you don't want to go ahead and spend buku money on, like, if you don't want to spend big bread on, you know, like, maybe you don't want to spend the bread on some bold hold tape, you know, you don't want to go ahead and spend money on, you know, what else is out there? You know, her imports, you know, products, because I do use that as well. Sis, just do yourself a favor, and, you know, like, you could also do, you know, Ghost Bond. Surprisingly, it's affordable and it works, you know? It works. Just do that one, you know? But do not play yourself like I played myself, and just use the goddamn got to be, at least the yellow one. That one alone does not work for me. Like, if you are somebody that sweats, and I know this sounds disgusting, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I sweat and it's nasty. It's just nasty. It's not a good time. And if you're someone like me that even breaks out in nervous sweats and you just sweat everywhere, buddy, do yourself a favor and at least get you the Ghost Bond glue. You can get it from beauty supply stores now. You can even get it from Amazon if you have Prime or know anybody that has a Prime account, and it's like $20, okay? Just help yourself. Help me help you, okay? I don't want you to play yourself, because this is just unacceptable, and it's not the work of the Lord. God did not give us the gifts of wigs and hair to be out here disgracing ourselves like this. I just can't let it happen again. So, in the future, I'm definitely going to talk about some of my favorite hair products in regards to, like, what I feel like works for me and what really be holding me down. Because lately, the only reason why I've been using the yellow got to be is just because it's been helping with, you know, creating edges, but I don't really use it to stick my wigs on my head because it just don't work. It does not work. But in other news, I did, however, have the time of my life. I definitely came into 21 with a big bang, and I enjoyed my Christmas because I spent a little bit of Christmas in Miami as well. So I really had the time of my life. Like, y'all, that was the first time I had ever done a trip, and I was just like, dang, I ain't gotta sit here and worry about, oh, such and such isn't coming anymore because ABC 123. It was literally one of those, I want to go somewhere, so let me just go. And ever since then, I've become really fond of just going on just because trips. Like, I prefer to go on trips more than I prefer to do a dinner or, you know, kiki, you know, in the house and do like a get together. You know, I've never been that type of person because I'm awkward. It's not for me. I'm not even gonna flex and act like it is because it's not. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and actually go into this e.l.f. pigment that I had bought forever ago, and I forgot that I bought it, but good thing I found it a couple of days ago because I actually really like this. They've changed up a lot of their packaging, so it might not look like this anymore, but it's a regular old gold pigment like that. Nothing too special. And I'm just gonna apply it with a flat brush.
Another OPK classic.
Power overload.
You know it's another OPK classic.
final look. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, okay? I'm still trying to get this whole thing together, but hope you guys like it. If you have any comments or suggestions, like I said before, leave it below, and stay blessed and highly favored, and I'll see y'all next video.
You know it's another OPK classic.
Power overload.